We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition. Aaron Nola is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Martinez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Nola has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. Trout is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting third. The left fielder.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting fourth. Not shortstop.
Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
In now for Colorado, Matt Chapman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he takes ball 1. Sale, a former Red Sox, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale.
Boom. I got to count 2-2.
This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Leading off the inning, Yordan Alvarez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with one away, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's just 2 for 12. He also has 1 home run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Now the 2-1. On a line, that's a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
That was a tempting pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Josh Bell the next to hit.
Leading off.
Here comes the first pitch.
The first baseman.
Hard on the ground toward short, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So now to the plate, Aaron Nola. Bell on second. Contreras at first with no outs. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
I mean, he's got to hunt better pitches in the zone to get a sac bunt down. Going to be interesting to see if the manager keeps it on right here or lets him swing away.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Aaron Nola is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Torres at the bag. On to the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Chris Sale, and they'll need him to get something going here. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batter.
David Dahl to the plate now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Striding in now for the Nats, Yordan Alvarez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So 1 away now in the Colorado third, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So striding forward now, J.D. Martinez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1-2-3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment.
And in steps Manny Machado.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 1 here in the early going. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. The 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Matt Olson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 2-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Let's see where they throw Olson on a 3-1 count. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2-1 to David Dahl. Ready with the 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Chapman waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell.
The first baseman.
Line to the right side. But a foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Dahl is there, and he'll bring this one in. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. And he gets ahead 0-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. To short, hit hard. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 home. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Turner is there, and the side is retired. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Marte's after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about.
Now that Labor Torres.
Stepping in now, Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third. And we are tied at 3 apiece.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And they take the lead. It's gone. In
Next to the Nationals, the second baseman, Justin Turner. Your attention,
here
please.
comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout.
Number 53. Roger.
Here comes the first pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes Yelich. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 7.
One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 0-2 the count to Suarez. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's in there.
Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes, and he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line, and he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there. Here's Starling Marte, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second, and that's out number 1.
Next to Colorado, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. Standing in, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put it. Ready for another chance? Chris Sale. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken. Downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Howie Kendrick will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple.
Second base hit of the game for him. This one an RBI triple, and there's still nobody out, so this could be just the start of it.
Mike Trout checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. 2-0 to the National center fielder.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now,
oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
this is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty.
Swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Into the box now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line towards center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Still only one out in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Stepping up now, Yasmani Grandal. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This is on the ground over to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself. Brandon Workman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. The 1-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 1-for-2 in the ball game. And a ball 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Drilled to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Grounded to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trip.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And
Your attention, please. Bases for Washington. Number 34, Carlos.
Aaron Bummer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. David Dahl, tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Lifted the other way to left center. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout, and he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in one game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get into the batter's box.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is. Steve Cishek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start.
For Washington, number 31, Steve Cishek.
David Robertson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ramon Laureano is into the. Ball game now is he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field.
He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Yohan Moncada will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Drilled to the left side. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Trevor Rosenthal enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 44.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons.
The shortstop.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Simmons, originally from the island nation of Curacao. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now here's the pitch. Here's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. And the inning is into the box now. J.D. Martinez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2.
Nope.
And he misses there. 1-2. Sean Doolittle is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 63.
The 1-2. Grounded to short. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 13.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Low for ball 1. Here's a drive out to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Ranging back is Dahl, and he makes a nice catch on the...
Leading off for Washington, the first baseman.
Andrew Miller comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Ready now, Yasmani Grandal, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. Machado has it. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sean Doolittle. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
2 out, nobody on. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Carlos Correa will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you could see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problems on the mound.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Said. Seth Lugo takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
11-6 the final score in this ball game. The Washington Nationals blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Chris Sale is credited with the win. Aaron Nola was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
We remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon.